Hello. Welcome to Amanda Panda Teacher Live. Hey, happy Friday. Isn't it a wonderful day to celebrate a week being done? May is first week finished. Rah, rah, rah. Hey, I had a few classes teaching online this morning. My happy students make me smile on Friday morning. Hopefully you are celebrating too. If you're watching the replay of this video, I would love to hear in the comments how your morning was. Did you teach any classes online? Did you see any students? I saw 3. I have no more classes for the rest of my teaching day. My teacher friend Rebecca says, hello, Rebecca. If we have not met before, I am Amanda Panda Teacher. I am a professional online teacher. This morning I was teaching ESL, but earlier in the week I was teaching boom cards. I support teachers teaching technology to bring amazing classes so that students come back again with the right tools and resources. I am glad to be with you today, and today is a special live Amanda Panda Teacher all about ManyCam and troubleshooting ManyCam issues. And goodness, I have got a story to tell you. I am a ManyCam teacher and coach. I teach teachers in my community, ManyCam community on Facebook, and a course that I just finished teaching last week called ManyCam in 6. In the course, I teach teachers to integrate ManyCam and use it in their classroom. So, I'm the teacher. Shouldn't I be the one that knows how to do things? This morning, and when I started my online classes, I did everything right. Everything was ready and set up. I know what to do to get my ManyCam and my sound to come to my online teaching students. I shouldn't have had any failure. Well, let me tell you, I had a failure. My goodness, I cannot believe that when I went into my classes to test my tech, get everything ready and set up, it says it doesn't recognize my ManyCam camera, and there is no ManyCam camera. I bet this happened to you. Matter of fact, my friend teacher Winnie sent me an email, so this video is for her too. It happened to her. It happened to me. What's going on? So I'm going to give you some strategies on how I fixed the problem in under 2 minutes and was able to get into my class, be on time with no teacher IT problems. Let's say hello to Laura, who's watching. Hey, Laura, happy Mother's Day. Thank you on Sunday. This morning, I was happy to send the new Mother's Day e-card. Awesome. Very wonderful. And hey, Laura says, love your honesty. Let me tell you, girl, I should know. I shouldn't have any tech problems. I have 2 computers in my house. I've got Chromebooks, I've got iPads, I got it all. So like between all those things, I'm a tech coach. You would think I wouldn't have tech problems, but let me tell you, I do too. And I'm going to tell you my strategies so I can help you get started. So this is what I do. This is my mantra. Let me get myself going here and my ManyCam ready. Here we go. So Amanda Panda Teacher Live today is about solving tech problems if you have them and they occur while using ManyCam. So we're going to talk about the 1, 2, 3, how to fix this problem if this happens to you. My mantra is be prepared. It is not if IT issues will happen, it is when. You are going to have IT problems that are going to happen. That is guaranteed when you're working with computers. It is not if, it is when. So you should be prepared. Let me give you my 1, 2, 3 strategy to help you be prepared and to be successful if you ever have ManyCam fails while you're teaching in your online teaching classroom. So this is what I do first. I had a cat visitor this morning. In order to be successful using ManyCam wherever I am going to use it for the day, I always open my control box and look at myself in the camera and make sure that I am there. That just is my first level of troubleshooting, my strategy to get everything set up and ready. So I do this before I Zoom. I open the ManyCam control box, look at my pretty picture, go into Zoom. I do this before I access my online ESL classroom. I open the ManyCam control box, look at myself in the pretty picture, and I actually put on my lipstick while I'm in the control box. Then I go into my online ESL classroom. I have got it down. I know what to do. I can know how to troubleshoot, but let me tell you what happened this morning. I went into my ESL classroom. I checked my sound. I checked my video, and it said that ManyCam camera was not recognized. And I was like, but don't worry. I got the 1, 2, 3 to help you solve if this problem ever happens to you. This is what many teachers will do. They will switch their camera and select the other camera, thinking I could change. I can have ManyCam running, and if it's not recognized, I can switch to another. That is actually a misconception on how ManyCam works. Thank you to Teacher Hal, my moderator in my Facebook group. He taught me that when ManyCam is running on your computer and it is controlling your webcam, it is doing everything. It cannot be overridden by other cameras, so I can't simply solve my problem by changing the camera. I will get this message of death. Your video is being not detected by the system. Oh no, that's not good, because I need my camera on to teach my students. So you are going to need to remember my 1, 2, 3 to fix this problem if it ever happens to you. Let's tell what to do. Number 1, don't freak out. People, you got to have a calm head. When IT problems happen, you have to be prepared. So just remember my number 1, don't freak out. Number 2, you have to quit ManyCam. And that is a very technical thing that you have to do. It is not simply close the X. You actually have to close down the program of ManyCam. And I'm going to show you how to do that in 3 ways. You can do this on PC using your system tray, which I'll teach you how to do. On Macs, you can force quit. I'll tell you how to do that in a second. Or you can use hotkeys Control Q, and I will show you. And then you will select your camera and you won't get this message of death. Your camera is being used by something else. You could switch away from ManyCam camera, go back to your USB camera, and then roll with the class with ManyCam quit. That's the key. So if you ever have trouble with ManyCam, you just got to know these 1, 2, 3. 1, don't freak out. 2, quit ManyCam. 3, select the new camera. So you can do this in any application that you're using. If you're in Zoom, if you have trouble with your ManyCam camera and you can't select it, don't freak out. Quit ManyCam, select the other camera. And so I'm going to show you how to quit ManyCam officially so that you are not going to have it running on your computer. You can quit it, and then you can select a different camera to keep rolling if you're online teaching, and you've got to be on camera. We got to. We're professional online teachers. So here's PC people. PC people, you can access something in the right bottom corner of your computer. This right bottom corner in technical words is called your system tray. You will find the little up caret. It looks like this. It is the notifications that come onto your computer, and it shows the things that are currently running on your system. Find the ManyCam logo, looks like that, and then on your key, on your mouse, right click, and then this dialog box will open, and click the last choice, exit. So that is for my PC using friends. That is one way that you can quit ManyCam in step number 2 of my 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's talk about what you'll do next. Number 3, then you will go into your online teaching classroom. You will select USB camera, and there you are. It will not be beautified. You cannot use ManyCam, but at least you can teach your class and you won't get a teacher IT notice. So that is the strategy for PC users. One way you can do it. If you indeed switch back to ManyCam while you've quitted quitted it, it will show this little image. It will say, please turn on ManyCam because you basically shut it down. And then to start it up, you'll just click the icon and start again. To open ManyCam and get the control box again, that's to open. So truthfully, that worked for me. That was what I did this morning. I rolled with my camera looking like this. I used my USB camera. I followed my 1, 2, 3. I quit ManyCam and I was able to keep teaching my classes. It was successful. It was not a big stressful moment. I know what to do, and now I'm instructing you to show you what to do. That's for our PC people. Let's talk about Mac users. Mac users, you can need to do the 1, 2, 3 also. 1, don't freak out. 2, quit ManyCam. Here is how to quit ManyCam on a Mac. There are actually 3 different ways that you could do it. You can use the Apple icon up in the top corner and click the force quit and choose ManyCam and then quit it. You can use your dock. If you have the program on your dock, you can right click and force quit, or the keyboard shortcut for Mac to force quit and pull up the tools to choose to force quit anything running on your computer is the keyboard shortcut Command Option Escape for Mac people. So Mac users, you got a couple ways to kind of force quit and make that program of ManyCam quit in the step number 2 of the 1, 2, and 3. And then here is another way. My goodness, this is an easy way. This is setting up your hotkeys. If you are a ManyCam user, I don't know why you are not using hotkeys. They are fabulous. Hidden in your hotkeys, if you scroll down as you select them, is one that says Quit ManyCam. It will needs to be turned on by clicking the global button and then leave it alone. Don't type anything in that box. And what that sets up is when ManyCam is running, you can quit ManyCam with Control Q on your keyboard, even faster than all the things I told you for PC and Mac folks. Mac, that would be Command Q on your keyboard for your hotkeys. So if you're a hotkey user, you can turn it off using the hotkeys. And then once you quit, you go back, you select your camera. There you are. There's my USB camera, and I can roll on teaching. I don't have to freak out or be worried. All I have to do is know how to quit the proper way. So remember my 1, 2, 3. Don't freak out. Quit ManyCam and practice. Try this so that you know how to do it before the time comes. Then number 3, select your camera, and you can press on with your teaching with great success, less stress, and heart pumping moments. And then I want to remind you, always have a backup. I have a backup iPad. Let me show you what I had to write on it. Oops. Keep it plugged in, dummy. I have a backup iPad. This is a cast off from my mom. It is an old dinosaur that I cannot add any programs to. All I can barely basically do is run the VIP Kid teaching app on iPad. If all this fails and my device is Kapuchnik, everything is super bad. It is just everything is hitting the fan. It's a bad, bad day. I can go to my iPad. So having a backup device is key. Don't spend a bunch of money. I am a PC using teacher, not a Mac using teacher. So I don't really have an iPad that is brand new. This is my mom's old iPad she gave to me. She passed it down. As long as it has iOS 10, you can get the app and download and use your iPad as a backup. I can't say enough times how this has saved me if I ever needed that extra support and help. So those are my don't freak out steps. If you're using ManyCam, you're my easy 1, 2, and 3. I want to ask you to join me in my community, ManyCam community on Facebook. We support teachers and help them to get ManyCam going. I teach a special course for beginners called ManyCam in 6, and I got to celebrate some of my students. This is teacher Marianne. She posted in our group today. It is my first time traveling. I took Amanda's ManyCam course in January. I rocked my classes this morning with just my computer and my whiteboard. easy traveling with my little backpack for the computer and headphones. She says, thank you, Amanda. You're helping so much with my knowledge and passion. Way! Thank you, Marianne, for your awesome share. And I have to share and shout out Teacher Kirsten. Teacher Kirsten just finished ManyCam in 6 last week, so she is fresh off the boat. She says, I did this with my ManyCam after taking the class ManyCam in 6. Seriously, if you are unsure how to use ManyCam and feeling the least bit of apprehension about doing it, Amanda Panda's teacher's class is worth every penny I spent to learn ManyCam. So, hey, I am so glad to celebrate with students in my ManyCam courses. So I welcome you to come check out the community and learn more. I am your teacher and helper, and tech problems even happen to me too. Thank goodness I had my 1, 2, 3. It was awesome to share with you today. Let's say hi to everyone who is in the chat. If you're watching the replay, tell me your story. If you are using that awesome, fabulous strategy of 1, 2, 3, tell me your freak out story. I'd love to hear from you. So please comment below. Also, if this video helped you, it would be fabulous if you click the share or tag a friend. Maybe people that you know are interested in learning ManyCam, or maybe in the past used it and failed and got frustrated. Hey, I know how it feels, and that's why I support and help teachers to get it started. Laura says, hey, I'm on the waiting list for July. Awesome. Yes, please come in July. Thanks to Kirsten. Thanks, Kirsten, for suggesting the course. Awesome, Laura. Yes, we will be running ManyCam in 6 in July and August. So it would be awesome. You could choose the dates that work for you with your summertime travel if you're going anywhere. So friends, it was so awesome to share these strategies with you. If you're watching the replay, go back to the beginning. I got some really good, awesome tips for you. Hey, happy Friday to you. I hope to see you again in my lives. Remember, I go live about ManyCam every Friday morning. See you soon, friends. Happy Friday.